Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today we're going to use Black Sheep Grooming, Queen Anne's Revenge, and a Gillette Fatboy, 1959 Gillette Fatboy that, of course, has gone through a little change here. Got revamped and done by Delta Elco, which unfortunately is no longer in business, so you can't get this anymore. And it occurred to me when I say that you can't get this anymore, this coating. It's like the second thing I have that you can't get anymore for shaving. So it's like, yeah, I guess I've been doing this for a while when you stop being able to get a hold of things. Of course, the other thing that I have that you can't get anymore is the charcoal goods razor, because Brian went out and he basically closed up his doors and retired. So that's what I'm hearing off the internet. So yeah, so a couple of things now. So yeah, that's kind of comes and goes, I guess. But yeah, but basically the unit itself is a Gillette Fatboy that's been, of course, revamped, and yeah, it happens to have a different color on it. But yeah, so that's today, and of course we're going to put in that an Astra blade today. I think I used a Gillette last week, and I got a brand new box of Astras because I was just about out of Astras. So I'm just opening up the blade now. Get that on the paper. And of course, it only says it on one side. I don't have glasses on. I can't see it on either side. I know it does. Sorry, let me get glasses on. Here we go. Reading glasses. Trying not to cut myself at the same time. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I can see it. Yeah. So if you can see it in the light, it's got like that laser edge. It says Astra Superior Platinum. Yeah. So that's what we're using. Of course, in the Gillette Fatboy, put that in there. Just pop it in there. Just the Bombay doors open up there. So that's, and the setting for today, well, I don't know. I usually leave it on 7. I put it on 7 and I just leave it and forget about it. Let's forget that. So today I'm going to open it up here, because you have to open these to adjust them. I'm going to pop this up to 9. 9 is as high as it goes. So if you can see there with a little red dots, so at least for the first pass, because it's 2 days it's 2 days growth. It's a little scraggy. So yeah, I think I'll put it on 9 for the first one. Mix it up a little bit just to show you there are other settings on this razor. So let's do that. But let me pause, wash the face, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back, and we've already whipped up the lather. I'll show you that in the scuttle. And you're thinking, why is he always using the scuttle? He never used anything else. Well, it's February. In this, of course, you put the hot water from the sink in the little front in there, and of course, it's a double wall, so it keeps your soap warm. So yeah, you're not going to see me change from this too much in the wintertime here. I just really enjoy the scuttle. I got it for Christmas. Never owned one before. And yeah, a dozen years or better doing this, and I've never owned one before, and I am liking it. So I'm just saying, that's should tell you something right there. I am really liking this, and kind of liking this new brush. You saw me unbox this brush. This is, you can't tell now, but it's that gray with the dark charcoal gray tips on it. It's called the Timberwolf knot from Maggards. And of course their handle too, which was kind of a pretty handle. It's got a little speck of red in there too. It's kind of cool. I just liked it. Thought that was kind of neat. So I put it together. I got the knot, the handle in 26 millimeter, because that's what I wanted for size. And of course they sold me a little packet of like silicone glue too for like $2. So it was just too easy to do that. And yes, you've seen where you could use the 2-part epoxies. And I've done that in the past, but after a couple of uses of the 2-part epoxy, it just kind of like clogs up and it's not useful anymore. So it's like, yeah, so I would have had to go and spend, more than $2 to go get another 2-part epoxy to have, just to do that and have it dry up again. So I said, yeah, it was just easier to spend the $2. All right, so this lathered up very well. This, doing the lathering up in the bowl for this Black Sheep Grooming soap. I don't ever really remember having a problem at all with any Black Sheep Grooming soaps. And this Queen Anne scent is very mild. I didn't really reflect on that, but it is very light. No more than a 2 at most. But let me tell you what's in it. Got my little writing here, my little notes. Pineapple, oak moss, bergamot, patchouli, jasmine, and vanilla. So yeah, kind of nice stuff. So I kind of like those are all the scents. Oh, here I am. Sorry, I'm putting on more. Just because. Let me put that down. Alrighty, let's get the razor warm in the sink. Get that going. There we go. So pass 1, level 9 is the setting. So yeah, let's see how this goes. And that's what I like about, see, the adjustable razors, like the Gillette Fatboy or any of the modern versions too. When you have an adjustable razor, however they adjust, is that you can find that one that you find is the best combination between comfort and efficiency for your skin. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of custom built. So Gillette did it way back when. And level 9, oh wow, that's all the way up to level 9, but it's with the grain, so it's not really a big deal. I think I kept it with against the grain, then that would be more so. Oh, I'm feeling that little edge of that razor there. And the nose is where I'm going to get myself. And it does, the blade does overhang a bit there too, as I kind of scratch my nose with it. And could I leave this on 9 for all 3 passes? Yeah, I could. But then again, it's what do I like for comfort level between combination between comfort, and aggressiveness for efficiency. And I like 7. That's what I like. So yeah, I did the 9 to knock it down, but let's go ahead and loosen that up and go boom, boom, back to number 7. Come on. There, sorry, let the blade jiggle up a little bit. There we go. Let's double check it. Yeah, that's fine now. So now I'm back to level 7. So that's my normal. That's what I like. And really, if I was you starting out, especially if you have sensitive skin, start it off with it like a 3 or 4. Get used to it. See what you think. You can always go up, but if you go too aggressive, and it'll give you a negative thoughts about the razor, and that's not really fair. So I do suggest starting off lower, which I did. I started off like a 4 on this. But as my skin changes, as I get older, my beard is more gray. Yeah, I tend to like things just a little bit more efficient than I did when I was first starting. Part of it's technique, part of it's just, it changed to the gray instead of the strawberry or blonde that it was there. Alrighty, pass 2 across the grain. Huh? And put leave shape cream right there, which I don't do on pass 3, but pass 2, yeah, I usually do. So. Yeah, and this is certainly more comfortable, this level 7. Let's get off this. Let's get this off. Good enough. I'm not worried about too much of the nose because I'll do it more tomorrow. Because that's the only 2 days I shave in a row, are Saturday and Sunday. There. Second pass across. Let's go to pass 3. Now, last week's shaving video, I threw in a surprise giveaway at the end. Didn't announce it, didn't write it in the in the titles beforehand or anything. I just did it. Haven't looked for winner yet. That'll come be probably next. So probably as I'm letting this video download, I'll be looking up my last video to see what entries we have, and then I'll put the little numbers in a container and pull it out to see who the winner is. I'm sure I don't have a lot of entries because say there was no announcement, and I'm not a huge channel, so it's not like everybody watches all my stuff all the way to the end. I know that. Just like I don't watch other people's stuff all the way to the end. Not always. Depends on my interest level and what have you. So fair is fair. But it goes to show you, sometimes it might be worth it. Yeah, let's go to the end of my videos because there was a giveaway in the last one. So yeah, and then so I'm interested in seeing, how many entries I got because I haven't looked, purposely haven't looked at it all. So I don't expect more than a handful of entries at most. If I get like 10 or 12, I would be surprised, even though I have like 350 subscribers. But saying that, subscribers, please like and subscribe. Alrighty, this is comfortable for me. Yeah, 7. This is my comfort level. This is what I like. See, just really, we just light it. Weight of the razor. Okay, that's enough to that side. And I'm going to come back and buff with some water too. There. Alrighty. And now just to put water on. Just a little water to waken up the slickness of the soap. Just a little water. There we go. They're going to go this way. There we go. That's good. You see me going both ways because it kind of V's out down in the neck. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That's good. That took care of it. So yeah, 1959 Gillette Fatboy. It's still going strong here in 2023. So let me pause, wash up, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Washed the face off with warm water and a washcloth. Rinsed out the equipment. I actually haven't dried that off yet, though. There we go. Oh, close enough. Yeah, a little water in my hand. There you go. But this is the Gillette Fatboy from 1959. And of course, it's just that it's got a fancy coating on it. And of course, it was revamped a few years ago now. Probably about 4 years ago now, I think. It's been since I've had this revamped. And I mean, truth be told, the bottom piece doesn't work so good anymore. It's like the only on twist that. Because the little gasket thing that's supposed to hold that up, you know, it just broke off, whatever. But still works fine. It doesn't hurt anything. It just, yeah, nothing at all for functionality. So, and I still like it. It's still in my rotation. So yeah, feeling good. Nice shave. Of course, now let me run some cold water here. We're gonna go 2 splashes of cold water to seal up those pores now that we've washed all the soap out. And I'm not a proponent for cold water shaving or menthol shaving. I can't do menthol shaving because it closes the pores on the soap, and I just have problems. I can't do that. I do a traditional shave using warm water and then cold water at the end after the face is washed off. Get all that soap off your face and then close the pores with the cold water. So that's what I'm going to do right now with 2 splashes all in one set. There we go. Okay. And a nice alum afterwards. Of course, you'll feel the sting. I feel a little, yeah, I must have nicked a little micro nick right there. Just a itty bitty. Didn't even feel it when I did it. This is going good. Yeah. Nothing's jumping out at me like it's horrible and I got scratched. But I didn't feel really anything during the shave either. I felt like a little spot right there. And yeah, I felt a little sting, but just, like I say, a little micro nick. This is something so small. There we go. Dry it off the face. And oh, I didn't show you. Let me show you the brush without the soap on it. So yeah, there's the finished brush that I used. It's the Timberwolf knot, and a handle, both of which, you know, from Maggards. There's their little, it was on their website. And yeah, just to put it together, you know, you have to let it sit for 24 hours to let the glue dry. And I truthfully, I let it sit for 24 hours down in the garage, and I brought it into the bathroom, and it was probably like 2 days later before I actually used it, like on Tuesdays, shave, whatever. So yeah, it sat for a good several days before I even used it. And yeah, nice squishy knot, squishy, yeah, nice squishy. Nice, yeah, nice knot, enjoying it. Put that back up on the shelf. I have a high shelf up on top of the cabinets over here that has a little tray on it for, you know, to collect any water from my shaving goods. So yeah, so feeling that good. And now, aftershave. when I saw the ingredients, the pineapple and blah 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 blah, all the other stuff that was in the Queen Anne's Revenge, there was only one aftershave that I own that came to mind because I don't own the matching aftershave to that. So it had to be one. Basically I got Emperors here from Razorock, which is your what's that a clone of? Greta Ventus, which is a pineapple scented aftershave. Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. And yes, the Creed, I've got several. I've got this, and I've got the Sterling one, and I think I've got one other. I think I've got the Phoenix one too as well. Some versions of theirs, of the Creed Ventus clones. And they're all, of course, they're all a little bit different, whatever too. So then they're all enjoyable. They're a little different, but I enjoy them. Say that. So I'm really having fun with trying the different versions, and it was fun with that. But yeah, nice shave today. Feeling good, and I'm going to get to looking at that giveaway. So be looking for that here too in a little bit. So till then, go with God.